Welcome back to the demo and walkthrough of Clarityflow. In this video, we're going to invite a client, and you'll see what the client sees from their perspective when they onboard and start communicating with us in Clarityflow. So you can invite a client from anywhere, but probably the most common way would be to start up a new conversation for a new client. And before I invite them, I'm going to give this conversation a name and post the first message into it. And I'm going to record a quick kickoff message for this coaching conversation. All right, so I've posted the first message for Juliet once she gets in here, and I've also added a little bit of text. Now let's go ahead and invite Juliet. I'll click the plus button, and I'll click Add People. All right, here's Juliet's email address. I'm going to click Invite. And we're going to invite her as a guest, not a team member. I'll click Continue. Now here's the email invitation that I can send off to Juliet, and I'm going to do that here in just a second. But before I do, I have the option to customize Juliet's onboarding steps. And there are several options that I can configure here, and I'll come right back to this after I show you what it looks like from the client's perspective. So let's go back, and I'll send off the email invitation now. All right, I've just sent that off. Or I could have just grabbed the link and shared it with my client some other way. Now let's see what the client sees. I'm going to open up a new tab, and it's as if I clicked the link in the invitation. Now it's like I'm the client, and my first step is to set my password. Then I can confirm my profile. It detected my time zone. I could upload my photo if I want to. I'll just continue. Next, I can enable my camera. And this lets me select my camera, which Clarityflow will remember for every future time that I record. Looks good. And I'm going to enable the microphone. Okay, my mic level looks good. Finally, I'm going to watch this welcome message, which is going to help orient me and give me a quick introduction to Clarityflow. And after I watch that message, I'll click Continue. And now I'm dropped right into the conversation that's all ready for me. I see the kickoff message that's already there. And I can post my response by clicking the new message button. Now, after I post my response, if I click conversations and I go back to my root dashboard, I only see the one conversation that I am participating in, and that's right here. And I'm now logged in as what's known as a respondent user or a guest user. And I'll be notified anytime that there's a new message in any of the conversations that I'm in. All right, so now I'm back to my view. And I can see that Juliet has accepted her invitation and posted her first response. It was a text response. And now I see that both me and Juliet are listed at the top. Now you can initiate new invitations to clients from anywhere in Clarityflow. So if I go back, I can start a similar invitation by enrolling someone in a program or inviting them to a space. Or I can start a general invitation by going up here and going to invite someone. To check the status of all of the invitations, click the invitations list. First, you'll see all of the incomplete and pending invitations. You can see when an invitation was actually sent, or if you haven't actually sent it yet. You can see those that are currently onboarding, meaning they're going through the onboarding steps, but they haven't completed them yet, and the ones that have fully completed their onboarding, like Juliet did here. Now I want to backtrack a little bit, and I'm going to create one more invitation to show you some of the other options that you have when inviting new people. So I started another new invitation. It's going to be for a guest, and I can decide where the final destination is going to be. I can have it start a new conversation or go to an existing one, go to a program enrollment, add them as a member in a space, go to an intake page, go to the root level, or even a custom URL. So I've got videos on programs and spaces in the upcoming steps in this demo and onboarding. But what I really want to show you is how you can customize the onboarding steps for each and every client that comes on board. So as you saw, after the client clicks their invitation link, they confirm their email and they set their own password. And then they have the option to set their name and avatar. And you can turn off some of these steps if you want to make it a shorter, more streamlined onboarding. Again, you can ask them to test their recording devices, and you can turn these options off if you want to. And then that last step where they're going to see the welcome video before they get dropped into the conversation or wherever their final destination is going to be, here you can customize that welcome message. We give you a generic welcome message right out of the box. It's like a 5-minute walkthrough of how Clarityflow works. Or you can use one of your template messages, like a standard welcome message that you've already created for your clients. Or you can even record a custom welcome message just for this individual client to really give them a personalized welcome. And again, when you're ready, you can customize and send off the invitation via email, or you can get the invitation link right down here. Last thing to note about invitations, they can also be generated using our Zapier integration. So that makes it really easy to integrate Clarityflow with any other tool so that when they come out of that tool, you can initiate a new invitation and bring someone right into Clarityflow. Okay, in the next video, we're going to look at your library and how you can start to build your library of templates that you can reuse in your conversations or use as building blocks in your courses. See ya.